Mel Harris, Garbagemanpiper. Excuse me. Out in the workshop and needing a haircut. Dang. Mr. Grubmeister, man. All right, I'll clean up tomorrow. I'm off on Monday, so this is my Saturday. Well, it stays about 90 degrees out here in the workshop. I've been out here all day. I got this pipe a while back. I've been chooching on it. So I drew it up and said, "Hey, I think I'll make that." I had a block that I thought I could do it out of. And I'm telling you what, every day out in the shop is college. Man, just learning. And one thing I am learning is that this wood is not forgiving. I mean, you can be right there. You can be finishing that bad boy up and boom, blow a hole in it or something. I love doing it, don't get me wrong. So this was going to be pipe number 2. I showed this to you guys already. And it's off. You can see how it's not centered and all of that because the side blew out of it. And so I just kept trying to save it. And then you can just see this nick right there. Right there. It's in the stumble. I don't have my flashlight with me, but trust me, it's just another area waiting to just blow up. So I set that aside. I had the tenon, gonna work on it. I said, no, you know what? I want to make a pipe today. I want to try and get a pipe made. Well, shoot. So then I go to make this one. And this is what I ended up with. All right. Well, in my opinion, that looks like sweet chicken, baby. But the V here, I didn't leave enough meat on the V. In other words, I used too small of a block and I didn't give my layout enough room. Lesson learned. I'm just trying to use these little Ebachon blocks that I have. So I went in and did a cutout, Dremel, and I thought, man, that looks pretty good. I was happy with it, but it oblonged the holes. So there's more meat out here, which is what the diameter of the pipe should have been. So I just should have used a bigger pipe. The bottom line that the pipe was, yeah. So anyways, let's get to look at this hole. So I don't know. That is deep. It's over an 1/8 inch deep. It does not go all the way through, but it looks like it may travel up, and there is a little pinhole on the inside. Still would be smokable, and I drew the line because I think I'm gonna patch, plug it with some putty and rusticate that little band. But I'm still not happy with the holes. So anyways, school time for Mel today. Well, it didn't stop there. I'm a bit of an overachiever, so I just got out the oil paints right off the bat. And the bottom line is I probably need to get the crayons out. I don't think I ever got the crayons out. So I need to get the crayons out. Maybe, so what happened is I got some ebonite, not ebonite, I got some acrylic, and I was gonna make up my own stem for this because I didn't have one for it. And I got the tenon done with my little tenon maker. Fits great, fits great. But I used too big of a drill bit to drill the button side in. Just a stupid mistake. I wasn't thinking. So I got that sucker stuck in a 3-inch piece of acrylic. I'm laughing about it. It's sitting in the freezer. I may have lost a drill bit and a piece of acrylic. That sucker froze up in there, man. It's turning in the chuck. I turn the lathe off. I pull it apart. I go throw it in the... I tried to get it out, but it's in there. I mean, honestly, it may be just one of those things I put on the wall as a learning moment. But I'm done today. I've been out here literally 9 hours. That's all I got done. It takes time. You got to set up the machine and sand. I sanded and sanded and sanded. I love that stuff. I mean, you know, it was therapeutic. I mean, that's a, in my opinion, that's a good looking pipe right there. Except for that and except for that, you know. So stuff happens. I don't know. I need to come out and work on the stem for that, but I'm not doing it today. I may not do it tomorrow. I may not do it for a week. So I don't know. We'll see. It is so important, and one thing I'm learning is to try and get the shank and the top done on the lathe. Get it to where, because you have those two and they're solid and they're round, and as long as you don't mess with those two ends, other than a little bit of sanding and whatnot, then you're good to go. But the drilling on this went awesome. The drilling on it is, I could smoke it, you know, but the work that it takes to put the stem on and the filing when it's not round like that is craziness. Oh, I wish I had the, I mean the drilling on it's good. It isn't an angle because the drill bit goes like this to hit the. So I was tickled to death, but that was on the lathe. I mean, as long as it's laid out, it's hard to miss. But yeah, I don't know. Dang it. My Oompal oblong. My oblong Doompal. So anyways, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I honestly don't want a whole box of unfinished pipes. But there you go. Sharing a day in the workshop. I'll keep working at it. We'll get it. We'll learn it. Every time I make a mistake, man, I go, okay, well, there's one. Hopefully I don't make again. There you go. A long day in the workshop with nothing to show for it. It's time for a cigar, I think. Mel Harris, Garbagemanpiper saying, sweet chicken baby went to school today. Y'all be safe out there.